Hey friends, today we are going to Disney Springs and I am so excited. We're gonna try the new Halloween cookies at Gideon's Bakehouse, do some shopping in the world of Disney, and I wanted to grab some barbecue from the Polite Pig since I haven't been there in a while. And on top of that, I also want to take the boat over to Port Orleans and try the Haunted Mansion ghoulish beignets. So we're gonna do some shopping, eat some food, and have a beautiful Disney Springs kind of day. Anywho's, let's go do this. Well, it looks like we've got a gray sky this morning with scattered showers throughout the day. The temperatures are in the mid 80s and I'm excited to hang out at the Springs, take you guys around and maybe check out some spooky snacks since it's October and Halloween is just around the corner. This is my favorite time of the year to be at Disney World. I love Halloween and I love how there's so many spooky activities. Of course, like I said, we have Gideon's and they have two cookies for the month of October. The Frankenstein Lives cookie and then the Bride of Frankenstein. And then I want to go to Port Orleans and try the Haunted Mansion ghoulish beignets because they're amazing and kind of make a little spooky day of it. So it's going to be a lot of fun and I think we'll start with Gideon's. Dive on into the cookies. Here is the menu for the month of October at Gideon's, and like I mentioned, they're doing two cookies this month, and that's because the original Gideon's opened in October of 2016, so this is their birthday month. You got the Frankenstein cookie, the Bride of Frankenstein, and then they're doing a special dark mocha cold brew, and I'm excited. I think we're gonna get both cookies in a cold brew. I feel like these Frankenstein cookies are the coolest looking Gideon's cookies, and they're basically the same cookie except for one has like a traditional Oreo, like a double stuffed Oreo, and the other one has golden Oreos. So I think we'll start with the Bride of Frankenstein. This is the golden Oreo one. Look at this. Isn't that so pretty, the way the M&Ms make it so colorful? I love these cookies, and they're usually the same, but I always, like I said, I feel like they switch them up every single year because they just taste different, or maybe they just taste better. So we're gonna break open this one and start with the little golden Oreo, the Bride of Frankenstein. Look at this. Oh, man, I love these cookies. Cheers. Cheers to the Bride of Frankenstein. Absolutely incredible. I've always liked the Bride of Frankenstein, but I want to try them both before I tell you which one's my favorite. And I did notice like one big difference between the cookies. The Bride of Frankenstein only has like regular golden Oreos, but the Frankenstein one has the double stuffed dark chocolate Oreos. So you'll probably see more Oreos in the next cookie, but I like it a lot and I can't wait to try it with the coffee. Now it's time for Frankenstein Lives. And look at that. Let me know in the comments, like I said, which one is your favorite. And we're just going to dive right on in. You got to break the cookie. 2 cookie breaks in this video. Oh, this one's going to fall apart. Look at that. Ooh, very, very delicate. Oh, you can see all the Oreos in there. And you can see the double stuff. So cheers. Cheers to the Frankenstein. Over the years, I've always leaned towards the Bride of Frankenstein for being my favorite, but I don't know, this one just hit differently this time, and I love that it fell into pieces. It looks so good with so many chunks of Oreo in there. Like, look at this down here. Very, very delicious. I can't really tell you which one I like more. Maybe I would have to think about it. Maybe one more bite with the coffee. Sadly, I lost my coffee sleeve and it actually said Gideon's Spook House on it, and I thought it was awesome. But here's the dark mocha cold brew, and we're gonna try the cookie along with it, but I just want to try the coffee on its own first. Ooh, very mochi. Very mochi. No, I like it. It's very, very delicious. Now we're gonna do a little combination to figure out which cookie I like more. The Bride of Frankenstein with a little coffee mix. Let's see. Or is it going to be the Frankenstein Lives? For the first time, I think I might say I like the Frankenstein Lives cookie more, only because of the double stuffed Oreos. I have the bride on top and then the Frankenstein on the bottom there, and you can actually see how thicker the cookie is, and you can see how much more detail is in the Frankenstein Lives one. So I think this year it goes to the Frankenstein Lives cookie, but let me know in the comments what you think. Either way, they're both amazing, and I'll probably eat them all right now. I'm only joking. I don't think I could eat both of the cookies in one sitting. That's a lot of cookie business. So I'll wrap up whatever we don't eat and take it home and put it in the freezer, or what I like to call the graveyard of half-eaten Gideon's cookies. And now I think we're gonna make our way up to the world of Disney. I hear that they started putting out Christmas merchandise before Halloween even happened, so I might want to pick up some new Christmas merch in October. Cheers! Enough of the cookie business. I made my way up to the world of Disney, and like I said, I heard a rumor that they already started selling Christmas merchandise, and it's literally the first week of October, so I had to come in and check it out for myself. I mean, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, you guys let me know what you think, but I feel like Christmas shouldn't start until Halloween ends. You know, I want to enjoy the months that we have of Halloween, and then right after it, I mean, I'm good to go. I mean, of course I love Thanksgiving, but I think I just jump right into the Christmas spirit. So honestly, I don't think I'd mind if they have some Christmas merchandise already. Wow, this is so strange. It's like they got Halloween on this side and Christmas on this side. And yeah, they do. They got Christmas merchandise out already. Oh, look at this Donald Duck and Goofy Christmas long sleeve. This is awesome. Wow, I'm sure Mickey's on there. Looks like they're probably going with like the Fab Five. Oh yeah, Mickey's on the back. Wow, this is actually a really cool shirt. $44.99, and then they've got Santa Mickey there, and then they've got some Crocs. Actually, a lot more Christmas merchandise than I thought. Oh, they have a new lug bag. Look at that. That's really cool. And then a Spirit jersey. The Spirit jerseys are looking pretty fancy, but this caught my eye right here. I got the pumpkin one for Halloween, so maybe I should get the Christmas one while I can. Look at that. That actually is really nice and cozy. I'm becoming a big lug guy. I don't even know how much it is, though. Let me take a look-see. $65. Wow. So I might be getting this. I might be doing it. I think it's really cool when you first walk in. They have Halloween and Christmas on each side, but I think it's even cooler that the Halloween section is a bunch of Nightmare Before Christmas. It kind of makes sense. Wow, they actually have a lot of amazing holiday merchandise already. Take a look at this Mickey ornament right here. That is awesome. And I think it says Mickey Mouse Club. Oh yeah, right here. And I was wondering if it lit up. Oh, it does light up. Oh, wow. That is so fancy. $59.99. That's not a bad deal. That's like the Mickey pumpkins. They're going to be popular. I can see why they're limiting them 2 per item per guest, because they do sell out. And then they've got some ornaments over here. This is all for 2025. Look at that. And a blanket? Wow. I was just looking at Halloween blankets on my last Disney Springs video. Now look at this. I don't even know what to do. I wonder how much this one is. On the back, it usually says $44.99. That's not too shabby at all. But there's still a lot more, so we're going to keep browsing around. I think over on this side, they have stockings. Yeah, look at this. Wow. A Mickey stocking, Minnie. They have a Tinkerbell tree topper here. Oh, wait, does it actually, oh, wow. You can test it out. That's awesome. $59.99, and then we got some cards, too. Look at these little Joy cards. As soon as I picked up the lug bag, I noticed they actually have some holiday ears too. And these are cool because I like the colors of it. It looks like the Haunted Mansion, but it's actually for the holiday season, Christmas. But they do actually have another really cool Haunted Mansion thing. I just looked over here and I'm pretty sure this is a bat paper towel holder. Oh, wow, look at that. I don't know why that's so impressive to me. $39.99. I already have a really cool paper towel holder though, but if not, I probably would get this one. And just like that, I am a proud owner of a brand new Mickey Christmas lug bag. I love lug. I actually use it every time I travel, my red backpack, because it has so many compartments. And there were a lot of Christmas merchandise I wanted to buy in there. I definitely wanted to get the Mickey ornament, but I didn't want to carry it around with me because, like I said, I think maybe we'll take the boat over to Port Orleans. But I'm very excited for Christmas time, but I'm gonna, wait. This is the only Christmas purchase until Halloween ends. Until then, now I think we're gonna keep moving along. I said I wanted to grab something from Polite Pig, a little turkey or a little, barbecue, something like that. So we're gonna head over to Polite Pig and then make our way over to Port Orleans and continue hanging out, having a nice little fun day. We made our way down to the Polite Pig. This is my favorite barbecue restaurant on property. It's so amazing here, and I've eaten here several times. So here is a look at the menu, and usually I go with the butcher board because you can get a sampling of everything, but I'm by myself today. I mean, I've actually eaten this by myself, so it doesn't matter. I was gonna say, I don't know if I want to get that, but it's a really cool option because you get, a little bit of pork, a little bit of chicken, some brisket, some sausage, some coleslaw, pickles, and cornbread, plus 2 sides for only $45. But you can't go wrong with anything on this menu. So I'm going to browse around and maybe pick out something I've never had before. Maybe we'll try the chef special. I don't know what it is, but I bet you it's special. I love how the Polite Pig has outdoor seating, and you don't need a reservation either. You can just walk up, order your food, and then they bring it out to the table. And I decided on getting a trio of sliders so I can have a little bit of a variety along with some of their sides because they have amazing sides here. Just take a look at these precious beauties. We've got a brisket slider, a fried chicken slider, a pulled pork, and then we got sweet potato tots along with Brussels sprouts. Now the slider trio, it doesn't come with any sides. You actually have to pay for the sides additionally. But like I said, they're so good, you're gonna wanna get them. So might as well dive on in. And they also come with other toppings, but I decided I just wanted the meat and barbecue sauce. Keep it simple and plain. I've never had their fried chicken before, so I think I'm gonna start with the fried chicken slider. Look at that. That's a pretty big piece of chicken for a slider though, and it comes with some barbecue sauce on there, so might as well dive on in to the chicken slider business. Very delicious and very tender and juicy chicken in there. The barbecue sauce kind of has a little sweetness to it, a little sweet chicken, and I like it. I've already had the brisket before, and it's like a coffee, like rub brisket, I feel like, and it is like probably one of my favorite briskets. So moving on to that. Look at how much brisket you get on this for a slider. That's almost a dinner portion. I almost slopped it and dropped it on the ground there. Look at that. There's like 4 or 5 pieces of brisket on there. Holy moly. They don't hold back on the meats. For the price you pay for this trio of sliders, I feel like you get it back in the weight of meat. Like, honestly, like I said, that could be a dinner portion of brisket right there. I mean, probably not my dinner portion, but for somebody else it definitely is. And now I want to try the tots. Little sweet potato tots. Look at these things. And I like how they do a little Parmesan dusting on there. A little Parmesan dusting. I'm gonna try to catch the potato tot in my mouth. I did that on the first try. No joking. I'm gonna try it again. Sorry. I embarrassed myself. The sweet potato tots are always amazing, and they have like a really cool texture to them because on the outside it's like little crunchiness, but on the inside it feels like a bunch of cubed potatoes, and I love them. So now let's finish up the trio. Let's get to the pulled pork. Look at that. Now, there's not as much pulled pork as like the other ones, though. I can say that. I always like taking the bun offs to show you guys. Ooh, and it looks like it's a honey mustard barbecue on there. I would probably come here and just eat all of the sides. They're that good. But getting the slider trio is not a bad option either. So here we go. I think the pulled pork is my least favorite because I really don't like honey mustard barbecue sauce like that. Brisket is definitely my number one, and then the chicken after that. So now let's get to the Brussels sprouts. The Brussels. I know I've said this before, but the first time I had Brussels sprouts were here at the Polite Pig, and I fell in love with them. So this is literally my obsession with Brussels sprouts. These ones right here, and they're just so delicious, so good. They have a little sweetness to them and a crispy exterior, and it's really, really good. These aren't normal Brussels sprouts. I think they smoke them. You can tell by the coloring there, but very good. My favorite Brussels. I feel like we're putting down a lot of food today. Trio of sliders, Brussels sprouts, sweet potato tots, 2 Gideon's cookies, and now I'm thinking about going to get some beignets, but, YOLO, I can't even say it right, YOLO. Enough of the barbecue business. All of the food was amazing, but that brisket is definitely my favorite. And now I've got barbecue sauce on my fingers, so I figured go wash my hands. And the best place to wash your hands at Disney Springs is Basin. And they're actually doing a special for Halloween. Look at this. Basin, buy 2, get 1 free. Halloween bucket bath bombs. I love all of the soap in here. It's always so fancy, and they always have festive soap for the holiday season. Oh yeah, look at this one right here. This must be the buy 2 get 1 free. They have a spooky Mickey here, a Mickey Fall Festive, and you can actually test all the soap. They have little hand washing stations. Looks like they got the Pumpkin Patch Pluto. Pumpkin Patch Pluto. If you push down on it, it comes out like a little design. Wait a second. Maybe I need a better one. That one's nope, it's not working. This one?
That one, it was like a flower.
Oh, but this isn't pumpkin. Pluto's pumpkin. Let's see what this one does. Oh, I see. It's like a flower. Oh, I wonder if Pluto's trying to make a pumpkin. Oh, a paw print. It was a little full from everyone using it, but Pluto gives you a paw print. Look at it. Wow. That's impressive. I actually love that. And now we get to wash our hands. This one makes a paw print. And the Pluto soap shaper are actually 2 for $35. I wonder if you can mix and match. They also have a Hocus Pocus one over here. I don't know what this one is. It says Bubble Bubble Fruity Trouble. Bubble Bubble Fruity Trouble. And then the mini one I showed you before. This one comes kind of like a sweet clementine. But I think that's about it. They also have the body scrubs. Those are really good. Look, my hands are all clean now. Thanks, Basin. Well, my stomach is full and my hands are clean. So I guess it's time to keep moving along. We might as well start making our way over to Port Orleans French Quarter. The boat transportation is right behind the Rainforest Cafe. You can see the boats right over there. And like I said, you can actually take these to Port Orleans to get beignets from Disney Springs and then come back on the boat. I forgot to grab Gracie's Pupcakes, so I have to walk back through Disney Springs. And instead of coming back up this way, I might as well just drive over there. But I wanted to show you the boats. I thought it would be cool to have a nice little, scenic boat ride to Port Orleans. But I can't forget about Gracie's Pupcakes. Those are too important. So over to Sprinkles we go. I'm not too sure what time the transportation ends, so I don't want to get over there and then not be able to get back to get to my car. So instead, like I said, we're going to swing by, get Gracie's Pupcakes, and then drive over to Port Orleans so I can show you the Haunted Mansion beignets and maybe just hang out there for a little bit. I love it at that resort. And just like that, we have made it to Sprinkles. And they actually have a new fall menu. I tried a couple of them in my last video, but they got a nice little sign out here, so I wanted to show you. Fall in love with our new menu. Now baking coconut cream pie, peanut butter chocolate chip, carrot, and cookies and cream. And then they got a pumpkin on the bottom there. Look at that. And these were actually delicious. But we're not here for me. We're here for little Gracie girl. We got to get her weekly pupcakes or monthly pupcakes. The pupcakes have been obtained. So now on our way to Port Orleans to get some beignets. Time to get some beignets. And just like that, we have made it to the French Quarter. And here is the boat that I was talking about. It will take you right on over to French Quarter and Riverside, and you can get yourself some beignets from Disney Springs. But we didn't do that. We actually drove here today. But it is a really beautiful boat ride. Like, it's very scenic, and I enjoy it a lot. So maybe one day we'll come back and do it again. Last night after I left Disney Springs, it started raining, like pouring, and I decided not to get the beignets. But instead of giving up on the idea, I just figured I'd come back in the morning and show you guys around a little bit and, get the Haunted Mansion ghoulish beignets. Who doesn't want beignets for breakfast? And figured I would just bring you guys and continue the video. So here we are. And like I said, I want to show you around because it's also good to show you during the daytime how beautiful this resort is. Because I absolutely love it here. It's so peaceful and relaxing here, and I always recommend it to people that want to come to Disney and stay on property and want more of a chill kind of resort. I feel like this is the perfect one. They even do horse carriage rides all through the streets here, and the best part is all of the amazing food. And it's such a good quick service location because it offers more than just your traditional hamburgers and chicken. You get real New Orleans style cuisine. And of course, let's not forget about the beignets. You can get regular beignets here anytime you want, but during the Halloween season, they do this special Haunted Mansion beignets, and it's so amazing because they're coated in cookies and cream dusting, and it gets served with this delicious icing. So it's usually a have to every single Halloween season. So that's why I wanted to bring you guys and show you. And then maybe, like I said, I'll just hang out for a little bit. And then, of course, don't forget, I didn't forget about Gracie's Pupcake. And it's kind of funny because I'm so happy I went and got Gracie's Pupcake, because if we went and took the boat last night, I would have got caught in that storm, because I parked my car at Disney Springs. So this worked out perfect. I love the French Quarter lobby. It's always so bright in here, and they actually sell the beignets to the side. They have a little cafe and an actual jazz lounge, but that's not open right now. I think that opens at 5 p.m., but you can get the beignets in there, and it's really cool. It's called Scat Cat's Club Lounge, and they have live entertainment in there. You can order some drinks, eat some beignets. It's really a good time. They have a nice little area you can sit down and eat the beignets. But I like eating them outside, because then if you get the powdered sugar all over the place, the wind can just wish it away. Wish it away. And here they are, the ghoulish beignets. And I also asked for extra marshmallow sauce. That's the kind of sauce I was talking about, the marshmallow one. It is so delicious, and they did not disappoint. Look at that. They put a lot on there, and I just love the way the beignets look. Doesn't it just look so cool and festive for, the Halloween season? And the dusting on the beignets themselves is cookies and cream. And then they add a little ground up Oreo there. I can see it's 2 different shakings, how it's the dusty part. But yeah, I absolutely love them. I brought them outside, and we're gonna dive on in. Let's get to the beignet business. I'm gonna probably start with this one because I feel like it has the most marshmallow sauce on it. It's actually covered really, really well. Oh, and I'm gonna break it open. We gotta break open the Mickey beignet, I wanna show you what it looks like on the inside. This is gonna be a little tricky. This is gonna be very tricky, but here we go. Oop. Oh, look at that. Nice and fluffy, and they make them hot. It's actually burning my fingers, so I'm going in for the bite. That's a good spot. I wish we were back at Basin, because look at my fingers. I definitely need to wash my hands, but I don't want to do that until I'm finished eating, because then they're just going to get messy again. I mean, when it comes to beignets, I don't think you can avoid actually getting messy. Either the powdered sugar ones or these Haunted Mansion ones. They're just so good, and you got to dive in. Unless you have fork it. I should have forked it. So delicious, and they're so good when they're fresh. So if you get them, make sure you eat them while they're hot, because they kind of steam and melt away, and then the icing gets nice and warm. Man, this is such a great snack. I absolutely love them. I'll also eat all of the ears off the beignets before I finish a whole beignet. I don't know why, I just love eating the ears. When they give you extra icing like that, you can actually kind of clean it up at the bottom of. Oh, look at that. Holy moly, now that's an ear bite. All right, enough of the beignet business. I did bite all the ears off every single beignet, but there's still a lot left over. I wish they'd sell them in like one. Like, you know what I mean? You can't buy one. You either have to buy 3 or 6. And they were delicious, and I'm glad we got to sit outside and eat them in this beautiful like little area. So now we're gonna go and explore around the gift shop. I want to see if they have any cool merchandise, and then sometimes they do like a jack-o'-lantern, like a scavenger hunt. I don't know if it started yet, but I want to ask and maybe show you guys. And then we gotta get home and give Gracie girl her cupcake, even though she's already had one. She did have one last night. Just look how peaceful it is here. You can hear the music. I feel like I'm at Jackson Square at the moment. And this is the little gift shop. It's actually, it's called the Jackson Square gift shop. That's so funny. And like I said, sometimes they have like a scavenger hunt where they put pumpkins up all over the place, but I don't think they're doing it yet. Oh, you can even buy your own beignet mix here. And they got the Cafe du Monde one. That's the best. I actually went there and had them. It was so delicious. They got a nice little like sundry store here. Get some snacks, but they do have merchandise. And like I said, sometimes they have the pumpkins up there. I really like doing that. I hope they didn't like stop doing it. Oh, we got some keychains over here. They got some beignet merchandise, and I think these actually smell, or the ears do, like they're supposed to smell like beignets. Oh, wow. They got a Cat's Lounge, even a Port Orleans quarter zip along with a mug, but no Christmas, just Halloween. Oh, and Tiana's got like a bunch of like really cool home goods stuff here too. Tiana's Foods, look at these oven mitts. That's actually cool. Like I said, they usually have unique things in this gift shop. I'm glad we stopped. But now I think it's time we head home and check on little Gracie girl and give her a little cupcake. This was like a very short video for me because it's like a two-dayer. And there she is, the most beautiful dog on earth. Gracie girl. You want cupcake? What were you doing? Were you sleeping? I think I just woke her up. I think I just woke you up, didn't I? It's funny because usually when I show Gracie, it's at the end of the day, but I think I just caught her taking a little afternoon nap. I'm so happy that Gracie's actually doing better. She's taking a little afternoon nap, but let me tell you, she has been, like I said, a big ball of energy ever since she got hurt, and now she's like, kind of like cooped up. You know, she's like, I spent too many days sitting around the house. I need to go wild and run. But you know what? I know what's gonna wake you up, little Gracie girl. How about a cupcake, huh? You want it? Go ahead. Take it. Where you going? Why'd you leave me? Huh? Why'd you leave me? Usually she flips it over like on the top and then eats the bottom, but she literally just bit that all the way through and through. Look at you. And I got a bunch of fuzz balls. No, that's from Gracie's toys. When I get her like a little stuffed animal toy, it literally will last maybe 20 minutes. She'll find a way to rip that squeaker out in no time. What? It's all gone? Cupcake's all gone? Huh? Oh, you're so pretty. Happy to have you back as your normal self, Gracie girl. Now that Gracie got her cupcake, I think we're gonna wrap up the video. But before that, I wanted to show you guys something cool that I added to my collection of really cool vintage Disney items. And it has to do with Halloween. And this is like super, super old and very fragile. So I have to be careful. But I got these old Halloween mask, and they were actually advertisements for Gillette. And take a look at how cool this is. I think it was in maybe 1930. I'm not even too sure. 1939. Look, I'll show you the back first. Isn't that so cool? You can see the advertisement there. And how about the Walt Disney production little sticker that says 1939. Can you guess what character this is? You might be able to tell by this thing right here. But it's Pinocchio. Look at that. And then here's where you would put your ears and you would wear like a little Pinocchio mask like this. And I didn't only just get Pinocchio. I actually got all of them. Look at this. It is so cool. Figaro right here. Hard enough to cut grass. The Gillette Blue Blade has the keenest edges. Even put on steel. And then we have Geppetto. Jiminy Cricket. Look at how awesome. Look at this one though. That one is awesome. You would wear these as masks in the 1930s? That's crazy. And I like how the nose moves. So like for instance, Pinocchio's, you would like stick the nose out like this when you were lying. It would like kind of pop out. Just something I wanted to show you guys. You know, I always like sharing my finds and treasures with you. I think they're really cool, and I'm thinking about framing them, like all in like one long frame like this, like each head like in the frame. But let me know, what do you guys think? And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was kind of a fun little adventure, broken up into 2 days, but I had a lot of fun and ate a lot of good food, and now I have to get ready to start making my way to New York. New York for New York Comic Con, and I'm going to be doing a video there on a lot of really cool food spots that I've always wanted to try. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it, and we'll see you next time. Bye!